Okay, we're gonna go with brioche buns, sugar, shallot, garlic, lemon juice, Marion, salt, pepper, vinegar, mustard, pickles, mayonnaise, pickle juice. Okay, so these ingredients, the garlic here, this is for our aioli that we're making. We're gonna cut up our garlic and then we're gonna do the same with our shallot. So once you got your garlic like this, you're just gonna transfer it to your pan. Then we're gonna follow up with our shallot. I'm gonna do the same thing. Get them in thin slices. So you're gonna take that, dump it in there. All right, so you got your garlic and your shallots. All right, so we got our garlic and shallots. We're just gonna add some olive oil. All right, we're gonna let these stew for a little bit on a low heat. Okay, so you can do this in any order. You're gonna take your 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, take a teaspoon of mustard. You're gonna take a tablespoon of your pickle juice. You're gonna take about a teaspoon of your lemon juice. Kind of eyeball it myself. A teaspoon of the Marion. Kind of equal parts, almost. You know, it's a little bit more, but whatever. I like it. And you want to do the same thing on your vinegar, about a teaspoon. Get this thing open. Oops, oh well. What the hell. Then you want to take like a half a teaspoon of sugar. This is a little bit more. You want to take a little pepper, put it in there. A tad bit of salt. And this dish is based off what I have. If I would have had dill, I would have used dill, but I'm using dill pickles. So you just want to cut these up. You only need about a tablespoon of dill pickles to put in here. And these are like glossic ones. You know, they're crunchy. They're more on the fresher side than the ones that are in the glass jar sitting on the shelf in the middle of the aisle. So these got some bite to them. So you just want to mince this up as best you can. Unless you already have something like this, you can use that, of course, but this is my recipe. You know, you want to do it that way, that's your recipe, but this is mine. So you got that. And you just want to put this in your mixture. And then we're going to get our shallots and our garlic and add it. All right, so this is what our garlic and shallots look like. We're just going to add this to our aioli. All right, so we're just going to add this. Get it mixed. I'm gonna mix this up. All right, so once it's mixed, this is what you're gonna get. I'm just gonna add a little bit more pepper, stir it again, then put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna prepare the other part of this dish. All right, so we're gonna be cooking salmon. That's what we're doing. All right, so we got this big hunk of salmon, and we're gonna cut it in sections because we're gonna make salmon sandwiches. All right, so we're gonna start up here. This looks like a good piece for a sandwich. Another one here. There's one here. This particular piece is gonna get a little bit. So I'll make these our 2 sandwiches, and the rest I'll deal with. So these are our sandwich portions. We're gonna get those seasoned after we clean up. All right, here's a sneak peek at the next meal, right there. All right, we're just gonna put a little lemon juice, and you're probably wondering why I'm seasoning it in the pan. I'm seasoning in the pan because I'm gonna slosh it around in all those flavors. We're gonna put a little olive oil. Oops, that's a lot of olive oil, but we got it on there. Get it all mixed. I don't eat the skin, but I do flavor, season everything. So we got our garlic. Come out. I've got pepper. We have our oregano. Ooh, shoot, that's a lot of oregano. We're gonna mix it up though. Just so you see, that was oregano. We got black pepper. We got garlic. I need to add more garlic. All right, so we added more garlic. And lemon pepper. No salt is required for this dish. All right, so we're just gonna line the air fryer with this, and then we're gonna transfer our salmon into the air fryer and get it ready for cooking. All right, so bring this closer, turn this on, got it at 385, and we're gonna cook it for 10 minutes. All right, so we're gonna make our buns, get our butter melted, and then we'll start making our buns here. All right, because it's hot in the middle of cooking, I decided I'd get out my ice machine, take my raggedy lime, or lemon that I've used and squeezed to pieces, cut it up, put it in there, get me a half a cup of sugar here, get me a half a cup of sugar, dump it into there, and then I'm gonna get some lemon juice since I already have it out, and I'm gonna put 2 cups, well, one cup by adding these 2 half cups, because this is a half a cup of sugar. Now it's a full cup of lemonade and a half a cup of sugar. That's what I meant. And I'm just gonna cut up the rest of this lemon that I was getting ready to toss, but why do that? I got zest here. We got still lemon particles, so just gonna throw that in my lemonade instead of throwing it away. So all of that's in there with the ice cubes and the sugar. We're gonna add some more water and stir it up. I just want you to check out how crispy this crust is. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, so we're just gonna take the aioli and put that on the tops and bottoms of each bun. These are all buttered, cooked. You don't need much, just enough to get the flavor on. And then you want to take your, what is this? Your tomato, your lettuce, maybe your onion, put them on there. A few onions here, a few onions there. Then, this is our secret here. Giardiniera peppers. Gonna put a little giardiniera, top and bottom. I know this seems weird, but trust me on this one. Just try it. Try it before you knock it. Then we're gonna put our lettuce. I'm gonna put a little bit of lettuce here. Well, a lot of lettuce. I'm gonna put some here too. See if I can get one of these. We're gonna leave that now. So yeah, you got it. So we got our lettuce. And our salmon is cooked, so what I wanna do, I want to take the skin off. So we're going to take the skin off the salmon. Nobody eats that. At least nobody here. I don't even eat that. We're probably going to take that off too. Yeah. We should be okay. All right. We're not going to take off the brown stuff because it's a sandwich. You're not going to most likely taste that. All right. So now we're just gonna put these on top of the buns. All right, so we got our salmon there. Just gonna put the top on. I bet you like it if you tried it. I bet you would. I bet you like it. Yeah, you need to check that out. It's good. Really, really good. Trust me, you'll like this. Salmon burger. When you try this with the Giardiniera peppers, if you haven't tried it and you like that, it's gonna blow your mind.